Hey, what is up everybody? Jump in here, and today I am playing some Plants vs. Zombies 2 Garden Warfare, and I have to be honest, this game is a blast, especially with your friends, and the best part, it's only $30. Now, I have to be honest, I was definitely really iffy about this game, not just because, look at it. When you look at this game, you're like, I don't know about that. But then when you play it, you're like, wow, that was a lot of fun. Especially, like I said, if you can play it with some of your friends. But the other reason why I was a little iffy on it was because, hey, it's $30. That's a good price, I think. I mean, 20 would be better, but 30's not bad. But we have other games coming out soon, like Dark Souls 2 and Titanfall. And do I really see myself playing this game when Titanfall comes out? Probably not. Maybe I would still play it a little bit because there's a lot of great things to talk about when it comes to this game. But is it worth the money? I would say yes. Although you do have these other games coming out, I think this game is a great way to hold yourself over until you can pick up the other titles in the future. Now, there's two different modes you can play. You can play the multiplayer, which is a blast. You can play against other people with PvP, and you have, your standard modes, your deathmatch, your objective. But you also have a mode called Garden Ops. Now, I personally like Garden Ops the most. I like the PvP, but Garden Ops is always more my style because it is literally just like Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. 4 players, 10 waves, then there's an extraction wave. It is so much fun. Yes, it's different from Mass Effect, clearly, because we're talking about plants and zombies here, but the concept is still the same. And like I said, it is a total blast with your friends, so if that's your kind of multiplayer game, co-op fun, then this game is great for you. And if you do like to play against other people, this game is also pretty good for you. Now, one of the best things is that this game is really not frustrating. I have to be honest. Like, I've been playing it quite a bit, and I have not found myself getting mad at it. Just because, when you die, yes, sometimes, just like any game, you might think, oh, that's stupid. Why did I die there? But in this game, it's kind of like, oh, wow, that was ridiculous because it's plants and zombies. It's really hard to get frustrated at this game. So I am really digging that aspect of it. But, like I said, it is a lot of fun. If you like Mass Effect multiplayer, if you like just your standard PvP, this game has it all. Now, I thought this gameplay was pretty good. I went 17-1, and this is in the multiplayer, so the people I'm fighting are real people. Where in my Obamacare commentary, I showed a little bit of this game, and that was from the Garden Ops, which was just me and Caballo Gaia. We were playing, and we were having a blast of a time. And those were, like, I think, my second and third game of Garden Ops. And I just been recently playing the multiplayer, so this is pretty new. But so far, I did pretty well in this game, and it's probably the best game I've had, which was 17-1. Now, the mode I'm playing is called Gardens and Graveyards. It's basically just like Rush from Battlefield. It's kind of funny because this game is published by EA, so of course they would pretty much copy that mode. And this mode can be very long if the zombies take the bases because the timer will extend, or it can be really short, like in this gameplay, because, well, we were able to defend the objective and the game will end if you are able to do that. Now, I have to be honest, the plants can sometimes be a little bit overpowered, especially in this mode, because the plants in this mode, well, they defend while the zombies have to take the base. So it's always easier to defend a base than it is to take a base, and that is literally the case for every game. Now, each class, and this is for zombies and for the plants, they all have different abilities, different skills, and it's really cool. So if you are playing as a zombie and you're playing as this particular one and you don't really like the setup, well, then you can always try the other classes to see if you can find one that is better for you. Same thing with the plants. You can run around as the healer. You can run around as your more offensive version, which is like this pea shooter here. This pea shooter is a little bit overpowered, I have to be honest, because this thing gets everything. It gets a grenade, it gets a movement speed bonus, it can turn into a turret, and the gun on the pea shooter is not bad at all. It has good range. It's not the fastest shooting gun, but it does good damage and it does splash damage. Now, my only other complaint with this game are the servers. The servers right now are a little bit iffy, I have to be honest. I have been in games where the servers have crashed and I've been kicked out. And yes, that sucks. And there's been other times where I just couldn't even play the game because the servers were down. So, these are issues, but I think that these issues are pretty minor and hopefully they will be able to fix them in the future. But I do have to say, I have encountered no problems with lag. I have not been in a game where it's been really laggy. So the server's crashing, yes, that sucks, but at least it's not really laggy and you can't play it. And I've played with Australian people, so, you know, hey, not bad, right? Now, this game is published by EA. And yes, a lot of people hate EA. I'm not the biggest fan of EA as well, but I do like what they're doing with the DLC to this game. So check this out. Free DLC. You gotta love that. Same thing like they did with Mass Effect 3, and I have to be honest, that was one of the best things about Mass Effect 3 was the fact that they had free DLC for the multiplayer. Same thing with Plants vs. Zombies. Really enjoying that. Now, I don't know when the first DLC is coming out. One of my friends, he was telling me that maybe in a month. We'll have to see about that. And I don't know what the DLCs are going to be. Is it going to be just new maps? Maybe new maps and new characters and new upgrades and different things you can get. So maybe we'll see that. But right now, definitely love the idea of free DLC. So I would definitely recommend this game. If you like Mass Effect multiplayer, if you just like some really goofy, cartoony, PvP fun, this game is for you. And especially with the price. It's only $30, so I think that it's worth it just for the price tag. But sadly, this is the end of the game here, so I really hope you have enjoyed it. This was definitely my best game of the multiplayer so far. I went 17-1. Definitely recommend this game. Go check it out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, please like and favorite the video for me. And yeah, I hope you guys have a nice day. Peace out.